High Ground Gaming.
A big thank you to our sponsor, Gray Matter Gaming. Check out their mats. They're pretty cool.
Welcome to High Ground Gaming. My name is Sean. I'm excited here to have my friend Jared with us today with his beautiful Stormcast army.
Thanks for having me, Sean.
That's going to be cool. Obviously, we've got Stormcast with some dragons. It's not a full dragon list. Versus, of course, Star Lizards. And by request, we have the Dread Saurian with us today, which you can see by the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, base. For the Seraphon side, we're playing Coalesce today with Koatl's Claw, so the entire army will get +1 to their jaw attacks, which of course means that the big old dinosaur over there will have an additional jaw attack for you, for your viewing pleasure. I'm excited to have it today because I've got the Skink Starseer here, who has the staff to give the big lizard a 3d6 charge, or any unit wholly within 12. We've got a Slan, 5 bodyguard for the Slan, which are the Saurus Guard, 2 units of Knights. The Knights are in Bounty Hunters. Everything else is in a battle regiment. My General is going to be my Carnosaur here, which was the first model I ever painted when I got into this game in 2020. He's going to have the mount trait that lets him once per game run and charge. And then he also has the command trait that basically every time he spends a command point, I roll a dice, and on a 4-up, I get a command point. So he essentially can just be free if you can roll all 4s, which would be fun to do. And I was telling Jared earlier, when I played this in 2.0, you could just go infinite and just spend all the command points all at once.
Just get them all back.
Yeah, just get them all back and keep going. It was great. But sadly, they took that away. We've got the Salamanders, 1 unit of 10 Skinks, and that is it. This is a very elite Seraphon list. So Jared, what do we have on the Stormcast side?
Well, Stormcast, my General is the Lord Celestin on Stardrake. He has the command trait to retreat and shoot or retreat and charge. And that's the mount trait. The command trait is shock and awe. So any unit that strikes from the heavens while he's on the battlefield gets that -1 to hit for that turn. I have a unit of Stormdrake Guard with the Lances and a unit of 4 Concussors.
Yay!
That are in Bounty Hunters. So they'll get the extra damage against the Skinks and the Saurus Guard. I have a Knight Draconis with the Arcane Tome and Flaming Weapon in the blue. And then in the heavens, I have a Lord Relictor with the Translocate spell, or prayer, not spell, prayer. And 2 units of 5 Vindictors that are in Expert Conquerors. So they can drop down and immediately count as 3 models per.
Yeah, 15 on objectives. That'll be fun.
Yes.
Nice, tough Stormcast models. I did neglect to mention I have the Emerald Life Swarm and Ravanax Gnashing Jaws also in the list here, which will be fun. And the other thing that being Coalesce does is I have -1 damage across the board, except for the Skinks and the Slan over there.
Which doesn't help when I mortal wound you in shooting.
Yeah, mortal wounds still work, sadly enough, for me. Cool thing is, as you can see, we're already deployed, and during that deployment, I had a battle regiment and 2 other units in Bounty Hunters, so I was a 3-drop, which meant I got to choose who goes first. And by my counterintuitiveness, I think I should go second, but I really want to try and chuck my Dread Saurian at you, so we're going to go into Seraphon round 1. So talk about the battle plan real quick. This is Won't Back Down, so as you can see, we have 6 objectives, long ways deployment. Cool little thing on this one is if you're wholly within 6 of an objective, you can rally on 5s, and if you're a Galician veteran, you can actually rally on 4s instead. Other than that, it's score 1 for 1, score 1 for 2, and then score 1 for holding more objectives than your opponent, and 2 for your battle tactics. As you can see, since Jared is going second with Stormcast, that red marker there is the Proving Ground marker. So good old Dread Saurian isn't going to be able to hold that objective, sadly. And we're going to real quickly here go into Seraphon round 1.
Battle round uno.
Seraphon, round 1. So, this is going to be a fun turn for me. We're going to do against the odds because that is a very easy to accomplish battle tactic here. And then we're going to go into the fun part of all Seraphon, which is going to be casting and doing magical stuff. This is less magical than I normally like to play Seraphon, but still going to be fun. We're going to start with the Sacred Asterism. If you're not familiar with Seraphon, you get to pick one of 3 every single hero phase. Usually I'm going to give my Slan +1 to casting, but I'm not going to do that here, which is very abnormal. I'd rather take +1 to run and charge to try and get that Dread Saurian into something on the other side of the battlefield. And then the other option would be +1 attacks to a hero, but we're going with +1 run and charge across the whole army. And then the chair here with the bird feathers and the Slan over there, they each do, the Slan does 2 dice, that guy does 1 dice for extra command points on 4s. So let's roll here. I will get 2 additional command points, so be at 4 command points, and then you are at 3, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Heroic action. Do I want to get the Carnosaur in there too? That's the real question. I didn't think about this one. Because I could give him run and charge, he's +1. He only moves 10 inches though. So if I auto 6 him, yeah, he could get in. He could, but if I don't get the Dread Saurian in, he's going to be very lonely. Oh, do we just go full on? I think we do.
If you don't get the Dread Saurian in, you're in trouble because I'm charging you with everything.
Oh, I know. I'm so screwed, but we're gonna play this one as a fun game. So let's go. We're gonna do his once per game where he can run and charge. I have the extra command points, and then I'm gonna give him for the heroic action. We'll do best day ever. We're gonna use it now. Might as well.
I'm going to go for a command point on my Knight Draconis, which I do get it.
Cool. All right, so 4 command points. Now we're up to some casting. So let's go with the little skink guy on the chair. He's got a War Scroll spell that we're going to cast called Control Fate. And a 4 will not do it. The Slan is on a +1, which is weird to say.
Too much Lord Croc.
Comet's Call. I'll get that on a 7. Are you in
I
range?
am out of range.
You're out of range?
Bind.
Okay, so D3 units. 2. Do you have any wards?
Everybody will have 6-up ward, or should. And the dragons, the Storm Drakes will just flat ignore.
Yeah, look at that. Magically has it. Cool. So everybody's warding on 6s? Oh, I'm good with it.
They're warding on 6s. On a 4-up, they ignore spell and endless spell effects.
Cool. Let's do the concussors, and then we'll do them. So you want to roll your 4?
Yep.
They ignore it. So D3 mortal wounds on the concussors. 1. Glad we came.
They'll ignore on 6.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. All right, Mystic Shield. I get it because of the +1.
Oh, wow.
Rolling low today. So Mystic Shield will go on the big guy.
I just got to kill the wizards before they actually start doing their job.
Yeah, pretty much. The way this is going.
Because that will turn and then I'll be in trouble.
So Mystic Shield. And then last one, we'll cast Gnashing Jaws. We'll get that one on a 9. All right. Let's set up some Jaws. I've only played this once since it got updated in the new battle pack.
Good.
Yeah, I've heard. Range 8. I'll borrow your tape measure here since it's closer. Oh wow, I just happened to put it down 8 inches away.
I like it, just haven't used many endless spells. Because most
can re-roll the dice.
Have a whole lot of casting.
In the turn it was summoned. That's cool. All right, and then last thing I need to do is spend a command point to make the Dread Saurian fly and have +1 to save against shooting. Because he needs that. He loves to fly. Nothing better than a giant flying dinosaur. Makes my heart happy. I don't know about yours, but...
So he's essentially becoming a magical dragon.
Yes. All right, Jaws. I get to reroll this because I just cast it. I think a 15 is pretty good. I don't think I'll get anything, but 15 works. Yep, not gonna get anything. Sad face.
So do you put it there and potentially block your Dread Saurian?
No, Dread Saurian's going this way.
All right.
Yeah, he's just gotta figure out the base. Yeah, maybe I'll move it over this way a little. Because that base is ridiculous. Or, we just go this way. Alright. That is it for the hero phase. So we're going to jump into the movement phase, and we'll be back in a jiff. Back from the movement phase. So these skinks came back here. They're going to try and block out some teleporting shenanigans. They're doing the same thing. They came up to touch this objective so that I can hold it, because I can't hold the one over there. Scarvet decided to go up there. Don't know if it's good for his health. We'll find out. The Dread Saurian's up there. The chair moved so he's wholly within 12, so that in this particular charge phase that we're going into, he can give him 3d6 charging. And we're going to pray that we get a good enough charge. And then last thing I did was, yeah, that was it. So movement is done. There is no shooting to be had. The Salamander is the only thing that shoot, which is probably also weird for Seraphon. We're going to go to the good old charge phase. And we're going to start with the most important one, which is this 3d6 Dread Saurian with a +1. Come on. We did it.
Go.
Cool. All right. 11, 12, 13, 14. That's exciting. I was super nervous for that. The question is, how far do I go? I don't know if I want these guys in. These guys hit like a truck.
6 attacks a model at 3s and 3s -2, 2 damage.
Yeah.
Though you reduce
What's their
that by
range?
1.
Is it 1 inch?
They are a 1-inch reach.
Okay. I think this model is too big that I don't think there's anything I can do. Well, it's only a 10-inch charge, so I got 4 extra inches of movement. So I'm gonna charge and just rotate his base a bit. So you'll be able to get 3 of your dudes in. That dude will be out of range.
Alright, well, I am going to Overwatch with the 2 Drakes,
Do it.
because they don't care about the -1. Oh, one does nothing. Both do nothing.
Yes! They're too scared of the giant dinosaur.
Alright.
He's
well,
attacking them with his ass and his tail.
it's worth a shot. I rolled pretty hot with them last week.
we should probably turn this thing around just for the sake of coolness. So I should still be outside of range of that guy on the end there, unless I screwed that up.
Well, that should be good.
Cool. All right, let's charge the Carnosaur. This will also get a +1. 7, 8.
It's close.
Oh, it's good.
Yep.
I really only needed a 7.
There you go.
So he's gonna charge to the outside here. All right, and this guy's got Mystic Shield, plus his flying. The missile attack thing didn't really matter. But this is the fun part. Now we get to go to the attack phase.
End of the charge phase, monstrous actions.
Oh yes, monstrous actions, the thing I always forget. So, let's see. I can only use, I've not played 2 monsters in Listen Forever. I can't use the same one twice, right?
Can't use the same one
Okay,
twice.
cool.
And you can't use...
And these are monsters?
They are monsters.
So I can Titanic Duel?
You can Titanic Duel them.
Titanic Duel. Big dudes Titanic dueling, and then I can't roar them, you said?
You can roar them, you can't stomp them.
Yeah, I knew that. Okay, so
They're
I'm
going
gonna
to
roar.
try and roar him.
I'm gonna roar with that.
Okay.
Got it. No.
Yeah, because roar is a 3.
Yep, that's a 3. Dread Saurian is ready to go, and he is going to start this amazingness off all on his own. The question is, how do I split his attacks? So actually, we're going to pile them in this way, which is going to be really just going like this. Try not to touch this thing. The little end of the model is in the way. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. So he's got all 2-inch attacks, so I can put them all into the concussors if I choose to. Question is, his big jaws are 6 damage. How many wounds are the dragons?
They are 9 apiece.
9 apiece? Wow. And then they're a
Concussors
3-up save?
They're a 3-up save.
And concussors are how many?
They are 6 wounds apiece and a 3-up save as well.
6 wounds on a 3-up. Let's put the jaws and the tail into the dragons, and then the claws into the concussors.
Well, we're gonna all-out defense the concussors since I can't do it on the Drake.
And am I only +1 to hit from Titanic Duel on them? I assume that's the case.
Yes, only against the ones that you're dueling.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because I'm in a duel. Even though he's in a duel, he's gonna not completely duel. Yeah, add 1 that target the enemy monster. Okay, so he will be no +1 to hit against the concussors. We are going to use this dude's command ability to give the Dread Saurian. Let me double check the keyword here. I believe it works. Oh, it does not. He's not a Saurus. I can't give him the exploding 6s.
Ooh, lucky.
Okay.
But he does have an extra jaw attack, so.
He does have the extra jaw attack, and he's +1 to hit on that, so I'm good with that. Oh, this is the thing I missed. After this model makes a charge move, roll a dice for each enemy unit within 1. On a 2, they suffer D3. If it's a monster, D6. So, I said each unit, so we're going to go with them. So, on a 2, yep, they will suffer D3. 1. And then the dragons on a 2, yep, D6. 3.
Alright, the Drakes will ward it. Nope, they will not. 3 on that guy. And then the 1, nope. 2 there.
Cool. So, we're going to go with the jaws first. This is the big one. Are you doing all defense or anything?
On concussors, the only ones I could. Because you roared.
Oh, I roared them. That's right. Okay, so jaws are 3s and 3s. Cool. Good old 50% on 3s. Just 1 through. That was kind of cocked too. Okay, so 2 go through. That's -2.
2 and -2 on the Drakes.
Yes.
Alright, so those are 5s. Save 1. Save 2.
Awesome. Great start. I love this model. 3s and 3s on the tail.
It's only 1 swing of the tail.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering why you were worried about it. It's only -1 rend.
4s.
Cool.
If I roll all 6s.
My 545 point awesome
if I roll
model.
all 6s, you can't do anything.
Yep. All right. So raking claws are 2s to hit. This is into the concussors. And then 3s to wound. So 4 at -1.
Alright, so they're back to their 3s because of all-out defense. They fell 1.
Cool, 2 damage. 545 point combat model did 2 damage.
Yep, did do 2 damage.
I've played this thing before. I only played it because somebody wanted to see it. And this just seems to be how it always goes. It does like maybe 8 at the most.
Yeah,
That's why when you said that this thing going up against it would lose, I don't think it does.
I think it's a tar pit that neither one can kill the other for at least 2 rounds of combat.
That makes sense.
Because his biggest attribute is swallowing models whole, which he can't do to other monsters.
Oh, you mean the Star Drake?
Yeah, the Star Drake. So, well, I'm going to go with the Storm Drakes next.
Go for it.
And I'm going to try and put everything I can into
Carnosaur?
the Carnosaur.
We will all at defense.
Because I don't get my extra damage on the lances. But I do get a lot of attacks. So they are 3s and 3s.
I
And
was really hoping to at least eat one Stormbreak.
all right, Lance is 3 attacks apiece. The champion gets an additional one. 3s and 3s, minus 1 damage, since they did not charge. Ooh, 4 2s.
Nice. Now you're rolling like me.
3 saves, minus 1.
3 saves, -1.
Yep.
Should have asked what the rend was before I used all defense.
It's -2 on the fangs and
Is it?
talons.
Okay, so I did do the right thing because he's finest houred, so he's
Yep.
gonna still be saving on 3s with this. So 3s, save them all.
All right, 3s and 3s, fangs and talons. There we go.
Okay, so we're just gonna do this back and forth, eh?
It's a slap fight in the first round. 2 at -2.
Save one, take one.
It's 2 damage. You reduce to 1.
Yes. We're just like, yeah.
No, just wait till these guys come in and slap the Dread Saurian.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
No, I'm not. All right. I don't really even need to pile in. I'll move them a little because I can. All right. So this dude does have exploding 6s built in on the spear. And then he's got the eviscerating blade on the spear. So improve. Oh, no, wrong one. Eviscerating blade is unmodified hit rolls for an attack with that weapon is 6, 2 mortal wounds in addition to normal damage. But the exploding 6s won't work because I'll
They're
get the
gonna
mortal
do
wounds
mortal
instead. And the spear has the most amount of attacks, so it wouldn't make sense to put on anything else. So 6 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have not used all-out attack yet, so
But he all out defense.
I out-defensed him, yeah, so he can't do that. So, all right, he gets +1 damage on his spear when he charges, and then he gets +1 to hit with his massive jaws if the target has wound characteristic of 7 or less, which they do not. So he'll just be at his regular. What is kind of cool, and this is why I was hoping to at least kill one dragon, is both of these give an aura of -1 bravery. So you'd have been you'd be -2 bravery.
That would have been a little scary.
Yeah, that would have been a fun one.
Might have used the command point to keep him around on purpose.
That's why I was really hoping to get there. All right, so Celestite War Spear is 3s and 3s, and we want lots of 6s. 6 6s.
Nah.
6 6s. 0 6s. And 3 2s. This is great.
One.
This is great. 2 at no rend, 2 damage.
All right, so 3s. Save them both.
Cool. And then, all right, clawed forelimbs, 3s and 3s. Cool. A 1 and a 2. We'll put these dice away, and we're gonna get these dice. I don't think it makes any difference, but it'll make me feel better. All right, massive jaws.
He's got the extra attack for the charge.
Extra damage on the spear only.
Oh, he doesn't get.
He gets the extra attack, but that's just from being a Koatl's Claw.
Right. That's.
Yeah, so he's got that. It's 4. It's normally 3. So this is going to
Gotcha.
be 4s and 3s. So we have 2 hit and 1 wounds. No rend.
No rend on the jaws.
Oh,
really?
1 rend.
1 rend.
I lied.
All right. 4s.
Yes!
Failed.
We did it! 5 damage!
Ward. I do not ward any, but you didn't kill him.
That's sad. I just need to do 1 more damage to kill him.
Yep.
My 2 dinosaurs couldn't do 1 more damage. Oh, and I even had the mortal wound thing too. Should have rolled at least 1 6.
Yeah, you should have. Yep, just barely.
And then that one will be out. Oh, he's Mystic Shielded.
All right, so we've got 9 attacks with the hammers from 3 guys. 3s and 3s, -2, 2 damage. If they get a 6 to hit, it's 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's what they do. I forgot.
Instead. So we've got 2 mortals and 2 misses.
I don't think he has a ward. Yeah, it's just spells.
So
2
4 saves at -2.
4 saves. He's got +1, so he'll be at 5. Goes to 3, back to 5. Save 2. Damage?
2 damage, so you reduce it to 1. So you take 2.
2 additional over the mortal wounds. He's taking 4.
And then... Ooh, they're not very...
No, we're just slapping each other this entire time. Nothing is going to die.
4 saves minus 2.
What is this?
This is the mounts. They don't do mortals, but it's the same minus 2 2 damage.
Save 1.
So
3 damage because they get subtracted.
Yep, they get reduced.
7 on the Dread Saurian.
Alrighty.
Well,
That was
so exciting. Oh, I'm so stupid. My Carnosaur had finest hour. I had +1 to wound. I think I only missed like 1 because of it though. So really not that big of a deal. Well, this is starting to say I probably shouldn't have taken turn 1.
Maybe, because now I can double shoot you with the Storm Drakes.
Yeah.
Because they're both alive.
Mm-hmm.
And the Star Drake is still free to go eat whatever he'd like.
Yep. Well, I was hoping to, like I said, at least get 1 dragon and maybe get the other one to run, because that would have been my day, even though you could have command pointed it.
Yep.
But it is what it is. My mission was not accomplished.
You do score 5 points, though.
Score 5 points, so starting the game off strong there. And we're going to move into Stormcast round 1.
All right. First thing we're going to do is we're picking against the odds with the concussors to hold this objective. Then we're going to heroic action to willpower from the Star Drake. And he's going to try and get rid of the jaws. Rolling a 9.
Wow. Good roll.
I'm really good at unbinding with monsters because my Fire Slayers did the same thing to Purple Sun.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, my heroic action. How many casts do you have?
I have 1 cast.
Oh, just 1? All right,
Yep.
well, I don't need to do that. We'll do the command point. Do it from the Carnosaur. Get it.
All right. So he is going to try and do flaming weapons, which he gets with a 6. Or actually, it'll be a 7. There's a +1 from the Star Drake.
Slan does not unbind with a 3.
All
Really a
right.
4 with the +1.
So he has 3 damage sword attack, which is minus 3 rend.
Awesome.
So hopefully he carves up something.
Or hopefully he slaps it.
He did do that, or no, the Star Drake did that in one combat, just whiffed everything. He ate 2 models and whiffed. Like he was, I'm eating, I'm hungry.
Yeah, nice.
Nap time. So I am going to spend his once per game ability to have the Storm Drakes shoot, and they're going to put...
Yeah, I really wish I could have got 1 more damage into that guy.
Yep, they're going to put it into your general.
Yep.
Again, nothing. And then D6 for 5 mortal wounds.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing.
There was nothing on the first roll. Make sure that's not a command point. If it is, I just have to remove that because I'm still going to do it. Yep, just make a shooting attack, so it's not a command. That is actually going to be it for my hero phase, because I only have really 1 thing to do. So we're going to go on to movement.
He doesn't cast or anything?
Nope. And I used his willpower. He's not
All right.
not a wizard. He just buffs wizard because he's a celestial drake.
Cool.
All right. So move the Knight Draconis around to the edge. Kind of wobbly model on the stump. 3 inches away from the Dread Saurian.
He got scared, so he fell.
Yeah, sure. Or he jumped down to stab you in the face.
Maybe.
And then the Star Drake moved up his 12 inches, or almost 12 inches, to get right at 3 inches from the Knights over there.
And then the Knights are going to spend a command point on themselves, and we're going to redeploy. 4 inches.
Exactly why I didn't do this one's mine.
Right.
Because that becomes a 7-inch charge into salamanders.
No, you don't want to charge my salamanders?
I'd like to kill them first.
Oh. turn that model around so it fits. All right.
End of the movement phase. I'm not bringing down anything from the heavens yet. I can't steal the proving grounds because his base is too big. It pushes me off.
Aha.
So I'll save them in
It's his
reserve.
tail. His tail. His butt.
Tail slap. So, going to go into shooting.
I like big tails and I cannot lie.
First thing we're going to do is the Storm Drakes into...
Why? What did he ever do to you?
Because if he's dead, then it makes fighting him a lot nicer.
He's just trying to eat a dragon. Leave him alone.
You know, the dragons want to breathe fire on him. And they're going to do 2d6 mortal wounds.
Oh, come on. You couldn't let me have him for a little
7.
while longer? Oh, what's his life total? I think he's 14. Because he's got 2 extra wounds from being in Coalesced. Or is that Thunder Lizards only? I don't remember.
I think that's Thunder Lizards.
He's 12 wounds. I think that's Thunder Lizards only. Let's find out. Coalesced. +1 jaw attacks. Subtract damage. And then where is subfaction? Oh, I was the +1. Was that? Oh yeah, add 1 to hit rolls when they charge. I was right about that. So Koatl's Claw is add 1 to hit rolls when they charge.
Oh.
So I should have been +1 to hit. So I screwed up a couple of things here, guys. Apologize for that.
Still can't beat a 5 and a 6 to save on all those early ones.
Right. Yeah, that didn't really end up mattering anyway. Would have been like a couple extra attacks through. So he does not get the additional wound. So that is the general.
All right.
He did not do his job.
Next thing is the 4 concussors. On a 4 up, they will do D3 mortal wounds.
Just need a 1/6 and that would have killed a dragon. And the general would be alive.
Yep. I've got 1 4 up. So he will take 1 mortal wound. And then the Knight Draconis is going to breathe fire and do D3 mortal wounds for 3.
Up to 11.
The last shooting is
Star Drake?
the Star Drake. He's going to go into the Salamanders with his 30-inch range. 4 attacks, 3s and 2s.
Are you sure they're in range?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure I could almost shoot to slam, but...
You probably could.
So 3s. No, actually, I'm going to use one of my command points to make it 2s and 2s. Oh, and of course I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, good. Makes up for your 11 mortal wounds or whatever you just did.
1 at -3, 2 damage.
No save.
So they will just take 1 damage.
They will pop a couple skinks.
It's 1, because you reduce it.
Oh, it's damage. It's not mortal wounds.
Yes.
Got it.
It is just damage.
Okay.
All right, wasted command
1
point.
skink dice.
1 command point for 1 skink. All right. On to charges. Gonna do the Star Drake first. He's getting a 9. So he will
That
make
should
that.
do it. Oh, yeah.
Does it
Where do
keep-
you want him? It's an
Can I
8.
stay outside of 6 of the Salamanders?
Outside of 6?
So that
No.
they can't shoot me.
Nope. Not with that big base.
All right. Well,
So do you want him on this side, that side, the middle?
we will go, guess, to the left side here. At the 1/2 inch. So maybe it keeps one of the guys from shooting him.
Yep, 1 will be out.
So you can shoot with 1.
Yes, just 1.
All right.
I don't know that it even matters if I can only get 1. It's 4 shots. It'll be 4s and 3s.
How many command points you got?
A lot, so we're gonna do it. So 4 shots. 4s. 1/6 goes through to 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds. All right. He is wholly within 12, so he will ward on a 6 up. He does not.
Cool.
He will take 2. And then the Knight Draconis will charge. He's in.
I think he did it.
Yes. I'm going to go right there. Oh. Hey, buddy. Come on.
Such a cool model and such a weird model at the same time.
Yeah, I have not magnetized them. I've thought about it. I might do it eventually, but for right now, they're fine. All right. So, we've got end of charge phase. I don't have any impact hits, so it's
Monster stuff.
actions.
Monster stuff.
He will roar, and they will Titanic duel,
Okay.
and he will stop. So the roar. No. The stop. Yes, for D3. 3.
Titanic dueled there.
Yes, with them.
I wasted Titanic duel last time. I could have done something else. I think I'll just Titanic duel again. He needs the +1, so.
Against.
No, we're going to do it against the red ones.
All right. So their Titanic dueled. He roared. Probably should have done Titanic duel there.
That's what I thought you were going to do.
It would have made sense, but I guess
Because he's got the 3 damage sword.
it does 15 damage max if everything goes through.
Oof. I am -1 to the damage, but
Yes.
that's still a lot.
I'm going to go with the concussors first
Okay.
and all out attack them. So they will be +1 to hit.
Knight Draconis, I assume, is the same save profile.
Yes, they're all 3-ups.
Okay.
So
I will all out defense.
'cause
And I still have
wolves
Mystic
will
Shield.
roar. We're going to hope for some more mortals this time.
I have 1 command point left.
All right. So 2s and 3s. Got 4 mortals and 4 1s.
Nice.
4 at -2, 2 damage, or 1 damage.
So 3s. Saved.
All right, and then the mounts. No mortals on them because they don't have the lightning hammers. Or they don't have the lightning. That is 7 -2.
Missed 2 of them.
Oh, 1 damage apiece because you're coalesced.
I think you bracketed me, though.
I hope.
Pretty sure you did. I'm at 17 now. All right, let's go with the Dread Saurian. Yep. Oh no, bracket's at 19, so
Oh.
I'm not bracketed yet.
So close.
Okay, cool. So let's pile in. We're gonna pile in this way, away from everything else, as much as possible.
You're going to kind of have to go back.
I'm just gonna go sideways, so they'll still be here. I'm just gonna
Okay.
go like that.
I'm going to all-out defense on them with my last command point.
Yeah. So I didn't. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I won't be able to get away from him because he charged, but
No, won't get away from him, but get away from the concussors a bit.
yeah, because
They're still in combat, but
I'm not likely to kill him.
yeah. So everything's going into the red dragons, which is probably what I should have done last time. So we've got Gargantuan Jaws, which is going to be 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. Come on, we can do it. I know I can do it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Yes, I got 3 of them. Come on, convert these into wounds. You can do it. You can do it. Oh my God, it's 1 again. -2.
-2, so they're to 4-ups. You roll a 6.
Excuse my language. That is frustrating. I just want to do some damage with his jaw attack. I can't roll though. These models are so hard for me because I'm so bad at rolling.
Yeah, you could wait of dice.
2s. I do. I need weighted dice. That's why I usually play lots of models with lots of attacks. That was better. 4 minus 1.
All right, back to their 3-ups. Oh, fail 2.
2 damage.
Each or just 1?
2 damage each.
Each. All right, so I got 4 wards to make.
Okay. Armored tail. 3s. Glad we came. It was a 1.
All right, 6 up wards. Make 1. So 1 will kill him and 2 pass over.
You'd think that a 545 point model could like do a little bit of damage.
But now I get to roll 10 dice because I explode in your face.
Oh yeah.
That's
Is it
every
10?
6 is a mortal wound because they're Thunder Strike.
Oh, they get
9,
+1?
9 plus the 1. 3 mortals in your face. Now he's bracketed.
Well, I hope that people watching are enjoying watching my giant dinosaur go to death. Such a cool model.
All right.
I'm not even playing the GW one. This is a 3D print I got on Etsy.
I am going to go with the Star Drake.
Sure.
He's going to pile in and try and eat the 3 models closest to him. So I have to roll equal to or greater than their wounds characteristic.
So 4s?
Their wounds characteristic?
Yeah, they're 2. So you need what, 4s?
No, equal to or greater.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He eats 3?
He gets 3 when he's unbracketed.
Wow.
So he can swallow some stuff.
Yeah, this game is not going Seraphon's way. So 3 models just disappear?
Yep.
Wow. That's cool. Never played against a Star Drake.
Not too many people have because he,
I'm going to pick this last one up, so unless you really want to roll it.
that's up to you.
If you don't want to roll it, he's not surviving. He's on 1 wound.
Yeah, he's still got like 10 attacks.
Yeah, no, we're good. I'll pick him up.
His Celestial Hammer's 3 attacks.
Cool.
3s
And then you got the Nitroconus.
and my one
And yeah. that guy.
Drake. Who didn't charge.
Yeah. If the profiles are similar, I'm okay if you rolling them together because it's not going to make a difference.
The Drake is the only part that's similar.
If you want to roll the Drakes together, then go for it.
Okay.
You want to pile this guy in?
Yeah. So
Roll the Drakes first.
do the 8 Drake attacks between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
He's 2s and 2s. Cause,
Oh, okay. Well, guess just roll them separate.
yeah.
We tried.
So 2s and 3s on the Drake. All hit. And 3 wound minus 2.
Save 2.
1 damage because you're reducing.
Yep.
And the lance is 2s, thank goodness. And 3s. So all wound minus 1.
So 3s. Miss 2.
1 damage each.
That's because of the reduction.
No, they're 1 damage each
Oh.
when they don't charge.
Oh.
They're minus 2 rend, 2 damage on the lances when they charge, like fulminators. But they're only 1 damage, 1 rend when they don't.
So did you give them the minus 2 in the first round when I charged you?
Nope. They did on their claws and talons are always minus 2.
Oh, okay.
But no, they didn't have 2 rend the first time.
Okay.
His Drake, 3s and 3s. 1 miss. Oh, trip 1s.
Nice.
All right. 5 attacks with his sword, 3s and 2s. 3 misses. 1 and minus 3 damage.
Minus 3, so we're at 2s, so 5s. Nope. How much damage? 3?
3.
So 2 go through, because minus 1. So 25 wounds taken.
That is very unfortunate there, because that was the chance.
Yep. I'm okay with that. It's keeping me in the game here.
All right.
I don't have much on the table. Might have been a little reckless.
So I now hold 1, 2, and more, and complete my battle tactic.
Yep.
So I also score the 5.
Yeah. Now we got the big one. The roll off.
I can't fail battle shock because you're only minus 1.
Yeah, he's minus 1.
So they would be a bravery 7.
Okay. Dang, that would have been fun. Kept the Carnosaur around. 6. Okay, I will take the turn. So I'm going to go into the think tank, and we'll be back for Seraphon round 2.
Battle round 2?
Seraphon round 2. This is going to be fun. I am excited to try and do something. An eye for an eye is going to be the battle tactic. We'll go to the Seraphon hero phase. 3 dice for extra command points. I will get 2 extra command points, going to 4. The Sacred Asterism will go with +1 to cast on the Slan this time. And then, oh, I don't get 2 because I don't have my general. So I'll be at 3 command points. And then the heroic action, we will do the additional command point on the skink on the chair. And I will get that. So what are you doing?
I think I will try to do... Am I in range of anybody? All the way over here? I am. I'll do willpower. Try and stop something from hitting me.
Yeah, so you'll get 1 unbind there and 1 from the Knight Draconis.
Yep, so I will have 2 unbinds.
Cool, and I'll be at a +2 to cast, so let's go to some casting. Let's do Comet's Call from the Slan. We'll get that on a +2, so 8.
We'll try and stop that. Nope, 6.
Okay, so D3 units. 1. I gotta kill it. I mean, we'll do the Star Drake. It's a smart thing to do.
Okay.
So D3, 3.
Your wards on a 6-up. Wards, 2 of them.
Wow, cool. Nice roll, man. All right, go to Ravenax Gnashing Jaws. On the Slan, it's a 7.
Try and stop that, because that will hurt. Stopping with a 10.
Cool.
All right.
Emerald Life Swarm from the skink on the chair. We will get that on a 7.
I am out of unbinds, so...
I'm just going to place it here. We already pre-measured it. Once it moves, it'll go the full 14 and be right there. So it'll be able to heal that dude. What's it heal? Is it D3? If I remember right. It's been a long time since I've used it.
I haven't used it in forever, because I usually use it with my Sylvaneth.
Yeah, D3 wounds. So heals 2 wounds. Going down to 23 taken. And then I do have one more spell with the Slan. It's going to be Mystic Shield. And we will get that on a 10. So that'll go on the Knights.
Yeah, I use Emerald Life Swarm with my Eldritch Council or my Sylvaneth.
Oh.
Neither of which I have played since 3.0 started.
You haven't played your Sylvaneth with the new book?
No.
Really? Not once? Oh, I'm
Nope.
surprised. So
Well,
Jared has a pretty extensive Sylvaneth collection.
yes, but all of my armies have gotten new books in 3rd edition.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Iron Jaws, Stormcast, Fire Slayers, Sylvaneth.
Yeah, only so much time in the day.
Yep.
Did I miss anything? I don't want to make anything fly this turn, so I think I'm
Do you
good
need to rally
to.
at all? Your
There's
salamanders?
nothing to rally. I could bring 1 dude back.
Oh, that's right. I only killed
So
1.
I'm not really worried about that. So let's go to the movement phase, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, back from Seraphon movement phase, round 2. Move those knights up there, move that dude there, brought the Slan down a little bit closer, try and get him in range to be able to do some more spelly type things. Dreadsaurian went nowhere. These dudes moved over here. Salamanders moved up. Going to try and shoot at the Star Drake, who is going to redeploy.
Yep. So, command point, worth it.
Ah, big old 5-incher. You just want to go straight back?
Yes, straight back. Make that an 8-inch charge.
Yep. Get out of my territory. Be scared of my skinks.
More worried about your salamanders, but...
Well, you know what? I thought somebody shot. I think maybe that skink on the chair does shoot. I probably should have remembered that round 1. Yeah, he does do shooting. So we're going to shoot the skink on the chair at something.
How far does he shoot?
He shoots 18 inches.
Yep,
So could have shot him round 1.
maybe.
I haven't played a game in a couple of weeks now. So, yeah, he gets that over the base. Just barely. So we're gonna shoot at that there dragon. 3s and 3s. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey! 2 at -1.
All right, 4s. Save them both on 6s.
Man, you and those 6s are brutal. All right, salamanders are shooting into the big guy.
I get them now in the shooting phase. I won't get them in combat when I need them.
Good. 8 dice going into your dragon. We will all-out attack them. Actually, they don't have a command model. I can't all-out attack them. So, yeah, they're kind of goofy.
Yep.
Well, it says command model salamander. Don't know if the app is right there. I don't think they have an actual command model. No, they don't. Not according to the actual description.
Not according to the War Scroll.
Yeah, even though the app says it, the War Scroll does not. So it will be 3s and 3s. 6s go straight through. 2 6s.
Oh.
And 1,
5
2,
ones.
3, 4, 5 1s. Wow.
Well.
Doing good here. 3s and another 1.
So that's
2
4 damage?
2d3.
Ah.
So 3 damage.
Which he will ward on 6s? No, he takes all 3. So he will be up to
6 taken. Okay, shooting phase is done. The knights are going to get the
Do the
3d6
skinks
charge.
get to shoot?
Oh yeah, technically they do. Thanks for reminding me. This is usually like your Fire Slayer's axes type of thing. So 5s and 5s into the dragon guy over there. Wow, we get 4, 5 through 50%, more than 50%. Wow, look at that.
See the skinks
7
hits.
hits. 7 hits and 1 wound.
3 up, which he saves.
Cool, glad we did that.
Yeah, Fire Slayers at 5s and 5s with 1 attack each were worthless. They're
Yeah.
back to 4s and 4s, so it can make a difference. Their heroes actually have rend on their axes now.
Nice. 3d6 charge with the knights over there. Yep, they'll go where they want to go. 10-inch charge.
To protect the Dread Saurian by tying up the concussors?
I don't know that I want to tie up the concussors or not. I think I do. I do. I'm gonna drag 1 concussor in.
The Storm Drakes can drag into the depth after they've fought.
I don't know what that means.
Have to roll greater than your wounds characteristic. Not equal to, it's just greater than. And then I'll slay them up.
Cool. Sounds like fun.
I couldn't do it with the guard or him earlier because I'm fighting monsters, but against infantry or light cavalry, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, so this concussor here will be in
He's tagged there.
just on the very edge of 3.
So I might get stuck with one guy not being able to...
Do you want to
fight.
unleash hell?
I can't, because they're already in combat here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. All right, charge with the salamanders. 5 will not do it, and I do not want to reroll it.
All right.
So, monstrous actions.
Yep.
We will Titanic Duel your red guy.
Okay. He will Titanic Duel, and he will roll.
Ah, you got the right sequencing this time.
Well, I didn't think it was that bad, and even if I had Titanic Duel, I rolled a lot of ones.
Yeah, it didn't really matter.
So
you did roll quite a bit of 2s, I think.
no roar. I have failed to roar.
You can't roar at a giant dinosaur.
Well, what else am I supposed to roar at? These little guys? No, I want him to kill him.
Well, so what? You can't do it.
All right.
All right. Combat. I already have +1 to hit, so there's nothing to really spend a command point on there. So we will just pile in. And we're going to pile out of those guys. So he should be out of combat with them. Yep. Still in with him. So there we go.
All out defense. Prevent the battle tactic.
Yeah, we'll see. What can he do? He's bracketed now. Let's see. He's 23 taken, so by healing him, I put him back to his second bracket, so that's good. All right, so +1 hit, so we're going to go with the Jaws. Oh boy, this is always the nerve-wracking one. We use one of each kind of dice I have here. See which one's the bad one. So these are 3s and 3s.
They all hit. Uh-oh.
Oh, we did it! Almost, but I'll take 3 at -2.
All right, so 4s.
Oh, come on. Why can't I bite you one time?
Because I can't roar at you.
One time.
I'm going to just fly out of your jaws.
Oh, man. This is only good attack. All right, 2s and 3s on the claws. That was my chance to actually kill you and get my battle tactic. All right. 4 at -1.
3s. Fail 1. How much damage?
2. Yeah, so I will end up failing my battle tactic. So 3s, got it, -1.
Pass. Because you went to a 2-up.
Yep.
All right.
I will not say the Dreadsaurian is worth its points.
Doesn't look like it. He's going to go into... Ooh. Do we want to go into them? He's still damaged 3. I want to kill the Dreadsaurian. I really do. So. We're going to go get my 2-incher. You know, we'll go to the 1-inch. And he's got Titanic Duel, so he will be on 2s and 2s with his sword.
All into the Dreadsaurian?
Yep.
Ooh, all out defense.
1 miss. And 2s. Another miss, so 3 at -3.
So 3s goes to 6s. Nope.
3 damage each, so that becomes 2.
So 6 damage.
And then
29 taken.
Fangs and Talons. Finish him off. 1 miss. And 3s. 1. -2 for 1 damage.
Saved.
Bang! Then he will drag into the depth. Try and take one of the knights with him. Yes, so 1 knight is dragged into the Tempest. Whee!
Bye. All right, they charge, so they get +1 to hit. Wish I'd remembered that turn 1. So, borrow that. Pile in this way.
Get out of range of the concussors.
No, I still want them to be in combat.
Ah, you don't want them running off.
Not really. I just want to try and make sure it's only that one. And then still be in range here. So, I'm good to go.
Alright.
Alrighty, so we've got a boatload of attacks. He's definitely not bounty huntered, so we've got Celestite Blade, 2 attacks apiece, +1 for the leader, so that's 4, so that's 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, +1 to hit, so this will be 2s and 3s, and yep, 2s and 3s. 6 so far. No rend. You can just wait because they're all no rend.
Alright.
And then powerful jaws. This will be 2 attacks apiece. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So this will be 4s, 3s, 1 more, and then snapping jaws. 2. Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I did do that right. There were only 1 attack apiece, so it was 8 because of the +1 attacks for
Right.
Coalesce. So snapping jaws is 3 though. So 3,
Oh,
6, 9.
that the
That's why
mount-
these things
the
are so
mount
good with
jaws?
bounty hunters.
Is this the mount jaws?
Yeah, these are the mounts.
Yeah.
So 2s and 4s. And not that great. 3 additional.
All right.
All with no rend.
All right. So he is a 3-up save. I will fail 2.
Glad we rolled all those dice.
At least he doesn't have the shield to bounce him back on 6s to save. That's on that guy.
Nice.
Only in melee. But and 6-up ward fails those. So he takes 2.
Cool. So you got that dragon and the concussors.
Nope. He'll be out. So stay away from the Dread Saurian. Even though we're just hoping that he dies. So we've got 3 hammers into the knights. 3s and 3s, 6s do 2 mortals. 4 mortals and a miss.
Okay.
Love a spike.
Okay.
And then 2 hits with the Dracoth. No saves. So just the 4 mortals.
Yeah.
Just 4.
Half of the unit that's left.
Yep. So we are then going to pile him in this way so that he can get hopefully back within the 12. He's got 4 lances. He is not Titanic dueled, so 3s and 3s. All hit. And 3s. So 3 saves minus 1.
So 3 goes to 4.
He's +1 defense.
He's all defensed.
Yeah, all defense.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a base 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have Mystic Shield this turn. That's
No,
right.
he didn't have a stick shield. So save 1, miss 2.
Alright, so just 1 each.
So 31.
And the Fangs and Talons. 2 misses. So he's alive. 2 saves minus 2.
5s. Nothing. He's got 2 wounds left.
Well, crap.
He stays alive. I mean, he hasn't done much.
He's
By all rights, he should have killed that unit of dragons at this point.
yeah, he's really just being a really, really big tar pit holding up my army. But
Which, I mean, I need because I'm so soft, and this is the weirdest Seraphon list that I just thought would be fun to play the Dread Saurian.
yep. So
Like, big dinosaur and little dinosaur. Attack things and do nothing, no damage.
that first turn slap fight was ridiculous.
All right,
Nobody
so end of turn. I have bravery on those knights over there that I have to worry about.
Which I can't modify.
1, so
They
lost
are
3.
fine.
I am good. Nothing else has bravery.
Nope.
So we are going to score.
I hold this because you piled off of it.
I did. Needed to keep it alive.
Yep.
Otherwise, the concussors would have killed it. So
You have 1 and
hold
2.
2 and battle tactic
Which
was
you failed.
Cool.
All right.
So 2 points.
That's a good turn for Stormcast, even though they didn't
great!
even have it.
You didn't even get the double, and you still destroyed me.
Still looking good.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Seraphon.
All right. So into bottom of 3?
Yeah, going into bottom. No, this is bottom of 2.
Bottom of 2, yes.
Yeah, this is bottom of 2. So we'll take a quick break for the think tank, and we'll be right back.
All right. Stormcast, we're going to go with gaining momentum and kill these 2 Saurus Knights left here. We're going to try and heal my Lord Celestin and roll under his bravery, which we do with an 8 for D3. Heals 3 back. All right.
Nice.
And we are going to try and do flaming weapons again on the Knight Draconis, which we get with a 9. I don't think...
You got a 9?
Yes. I am within 18, so it becomes a 10. But that's my only spell.
And failed again.
All right, back to 3 damage sword slams.
Heroic action. I will do the command point because I have nothing else to do. Nope.
You get it.
Oh, I do.
General's
Yeah,
dead.
because my general's dead. Okay. We'll be on the chair.
All right. So, hero phase is now done for Stormcast because only 2 heroes on the table.
Let's move the Emerald Life Swarm.
Yes.
Ding. D3. Oh, come on. Just give me a 3. 32 taken now.
All right. Into movement. It's going to be quite a lot of measuring, so we'll come back after that's done. All right. Dropped a Lord Relictor and 5 Vindictors in the backfield, setting up for potential proving grounds or scoring objective next turn to barge through enemy lines. Retreated the Stormdrake Guard to maybe get that 5-up rally and bring back the other one.
Because that's necessary. Why not do it? And then this guy came forward. I rolled a 6 on a redeploy with the Salamanders, which is
Yep.
the only thing that might keep me in the game.
And the Concussors are still in combat at 3 inches with the Knights, so I'm going to try and shoot and kill them, and then maybe charge something else. But that's where we're going to start. So,
Cool. Shooting phase?
yep.
All right.
First thing we'll do, shoot the Concussors into the Knights. So 4 ups. 2 D3 for 2 mortal wounds.
Kills a dude. If I pull...
That will pull them out of combat. So
That's
they have to
okay.
make a
It doesn't
charge.
matter. They're going to probably... That thing's going to die anyway, but...
He's going to try and shoot Dread Saurian with his fire breath. Breathe fire.
Actually, I should probably leave them in combat so you can't, like, somehow roll a huge charge and go all the way over there.
That's true. Yep.
So, we'll leave
I
them.
did get a 5, so it's D6 mortal wounds. For 4 mortal wounds onto the Dread Saurian.
I have 32 taken, so the Dread Saurian has done his thing, which was not bite anything at all.
He needs bigger jaws, man.
You bring him to bite things, and he doesn't bite anything.
The Stardrake is going to shoot the Salamanders. I have the command point, so I will all attack and make it 2s and 2s again.
Do it.
Roll the 1 and 2s.
You can do what I did and roll 5 ones.
2 at -3, 2 damage apiece.
No save.
So it just becomes 1 each.
By skinks.
All right.
Skinkity skanks.
So then we go to charging. Concussor's still in combat because you pulled the other guy.
Yeah, that's a smarter way to do it.
Yep, just the Stardrake charging.
Snake eyes!
8.
Dang it. Not snake eyes. So he gets almost all the way there, even though I rolled a 6.
Yeah, so we'll
He
get
gets to
him.
here, but he can finish it because of the dudes there. So I probably should have moved my guys this way, but he would still probably be in range anyway,
Yep.
just because of the cluster units there. So probably gonna call a game after this, but we'll finish this turn out and see what happens.
We're going to start with the Stardrake.
Yep.
Well,
Piling
actually,
them in.
we're going to stomp here as monstrous actions. Yes, for D3. 2.
Bye.
There's battle tactic. He will roar the
They can't
salamander-
use.
or the skinks,
Yeah.
because I can't Titanic Duel or anything else.
Cool.
Skinks are roared.
You just can't roar with the Dread Saurian. It's a giant
No,
dinosaur.
I can't. It makes sense.
You're going to just pile in a little bit
Yep,
this way?
pile in a little bit. We're going to try and... What is the wounds characteristic of the salamanders themselves?
3.
3? Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and put 2 bites on them and 1 on the skink.
Sure.
So the skink, he dies, and then I have to roll...
Is it close to it? How does it work?
Well, actually I get to pick, so it's just one of the skinks out of that.
Oh,
unit.
this
I'm
unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then... So I got to roll 3 ups. I slay 1 salamander. Then the...
Yeah, just roll your attacks there, and then, I mean, that's pretty much the game.
Yeah, I'll put the hammer and claws into the salamanders, the D6 tail into the skinks. So D6 tail. 1. Hits on a 4. Wounds. I think it is only a -1.
Okay.
Yep, -1, 2 damage.
Still take it.
So it's just 1. Then his hammer. 3 attacks. 3s and 2s. Oh, missed 2.
Did you want to roll a charge for them, by the way?
Oh. Yeah, but... it'd
Okay,
be under
let's
the
let's
skinks.
finish this wound roll. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just thought of it. What did
So
you
it's
get?
just 1 -2, 2 damage.
So 6s. Nope. 2 damage. Lose 2 skinks.
Becomes 1 damage. Sorry,
Oh, gotcha.
because it's reduced.
Yep.
And then
I
4
thought-
with the great claws, 3s and 3s. So miss. 2 -2. They become
6s. Nope.
It becomes 1 damage each.
So that was 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. So he's alive with 2 wounds.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, you want to roll that charge?
try the charge. Nope.
Okay.
7. I will save my command point and.
All right.
Actually, we're bottom of the turn.
Yeah, use it.
Nope, they fail. There we go.
Haha. That's what happens when you forget stuff.
Not sending the Relictor in by himself. That would be.
Salamander. 3s.
Oh, no mortals. Lucky.
3s. 2. -2.
5s. Both. Just
That has been the game.
you can't beat.
When I
good
do get a
defensive
couple,
rolls.
things going, it just fails to go. I mean, this has been a fun game for me. I got to put the Dread Saurian on the table, and I appreciate you coming out and being on the channel, getting your army on here. This is cool. I would love to run this back again with a different list, maybe different army. I love my Seraphon. I've played them more than anything else, as Jared knows.
Yep. I remember when you started with them. I faced them plenty with Fire Slayers and Stormcast and whatever I threw on the table.
Yeah, so I did want to get them on the channel a couple of times. Like I played them against Roger recently, and that was fun. But I've played them a ton. So I'm working on my own Stormcast army right now. And then I still have my Skaven and my Slanesh. And then Brad's got a slew of armies we're trying to get on because he's got the new Slaves book coming out. He just got the new Tzeentch book. And then he's got Nurgle and Khorne as well. So we're probably going to do a game.
Chaos.
Yeah, we're probably going to do a game real soon where he's going to play the new Slaves, and then I'm going to try and play his new Tzeentch, or maybe he's going to play Nurgle, and I'm one of us. But I'm going to start playing some of his armies, just to get some different variety going. And if you've been watching, thank you for watching. This has been a fun game. It's really cool to get the Dread Saurian going, even though he failed miserably because I can't roll, and you rolled all 5s and 6s.
Yeah, rolling a lot of hot saves, and that turn 1, nobody did any damage.
Not really. And then your turn 2, you mortal wounded like the dragons do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been in games against them where they roll. I played against the all dragon list twice,
Yeah.
and a round in each game, they just failed all their breath attacks. Did 4 mortal wounds across the board, and
That's
that's
hilarious.
rolling 14 dice, and most of them 1s and 2s. And then they turn around, and 3 drakes murdered almost all my concussors with mortal wound Overwatch, shooting when I charged him.
That's so gross.
He rolled 11 mortal wounds and killed 2 of them when I charged. So they can be very spiky, but that's what they're built for. The Dragon Fire is It's scary.
It's Dragonfire.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. It melts stuff. And then if you're watching, we have a new tournament coming up in December. It'll be December 3rd at Gatekeeper Games in Berkeley, Michigan. It's a one-dayer. We got a super cool, if you've never seen our tournaments and our trophies, we always do a custom-made weapon from a local blacksmith. So this time we've got a sword. And all the weapons so far, I've wanted to keep them for myself, but can't do that. So it's been a lot of fun. And then we have a new sponsor as well, which is Gray Matter Gaming. They're a brand new gaming shop, and they're doing custom mats and objective markers. So I just want to say thank you for the sponsorship. We're going to be getting a mat from them to feature on the channel real soon. And they're going to have one as a prize at our tournament as well. So
Awesome.
It's going to be pretty cool.
I'm thinking I might be bringing Stormcast to try and win that sword.
Sweet. Well, I look forward to seeing you there, Jared, and thanks for being on the channel today.
Yeah, I missed out on the spear, but I might go for the sword.
Yeah, that spear was sweet. If you look at the pictures on our Facebook, 7-foot spear. I spun it around a little bit because I'm a martial artist, and I was just spinning around in my driveway. The thing was like 40 pounds.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so it did not move fast.
No, it's more like a pike.
Yeah, pretty much.
Still awesome.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more AOS content.